You don't like?
It's an adorable picture, but the caption ruins it.
Guys, we're live. We're gonna deal with this later.
Wait, are
Don't
we
tell
live
him.
right now?
Don't tell him that we're live. God damn it!
so, so what happened was I woke up in the morning and my youngest was laying next to me. I moved around, went for a cup of water. I went back, and she turns around and then she stretches her arms and hugs my arm.
Oh.
And it's so
Very
fucking
adorable, very nice. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to Brandon and I said, "This could be you, but you're 5,000 miles away. You
okay,
just
but
have to be 5,000 miles."
I will also say this, Viking. You sent that to me at 1 a.m.
That's just semantics.
Semantics.
Yeah, you would have been up at 1 a.m. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
When?
That's a bad excuse.
Yeah,
Excuse.
all of us are up at 1 a.m. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe 1 a.m. Vikings time. Or Woosh's time.
Nah. All right. Well, Chip should be joining us shortly, but I reckon we go ahead.
Oh, so I'm not even the latest one.
hop to
Not
it.
the one who's most late.
Well, the difference is he gave me a message,
Ooh.
but it's
I
fine.
gave you a telepathic message.
Even Nano said, ooh.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you, Nano. All right. So, I came to the decision, which I know a certain someone might be a little upset about that. I will be doing the recap.
I'm just happy you came.
Not off camera, he didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
sealed
how
your
it's
fate
going to
right
be
there.
today.
Yep, you sealed your
How
fate
it's
right there,
gonna be
Brandon.
today. Oh, that's what she said, apparently. All right. So let's go ahead and hop into what the fuck. You know, I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm just gonna do the recap. Just gonna look. No,
That's smart.
because it's always him. Actually, I'm gonna cover you up. I can't see you anymore.
Cover you.
All right,
Cover
Brandon,
you.
shut. So let's go ahead and get the recap. It's gonna be fun. With words of what may yet to be wrapped around a reminder of threat, Granny Spittooth spoke to a small gathering of nublets within the Muckmother's brood. While a mixture of awe and hidden intimidation were her audience from the few, attention from one was rapt. Bricka leaned in on her words even after she fell silent and departed. Brix, the instructor for this small group, sent the nublets off. Most of them scampered away, but Bricka remained for a moment after she noticed her longtime instructor seemed shaken. Brix refused an offer to be helped and instead asked about Bricka's plan. Bricka's response was the possibility of an oath under the Muckmother, which pleased Brick. With a wide smile, they sent Bricka on her way and she moseyed on back home. The scene shifted from a calm serenity to the sounds of roaring flames, spouts of laughter, and the cacophony of metalwork. As a hammer struck with a ting, 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 ting on a couple bits of junk, a young gobbo, Doodle, took a slight reprieve to cool his sweaty face with a bit of nearby slime. The chains of their armor jumped and rustled with each strike as yellow eyes focused on their work at hand, yet despite the concentration, the piece refused to set, and in their frustration, they flung the hammer aside. Oops. Another nublet, looking to practice his craft, found himself introduced with a wayward hammer to the ribs. He looked to see where the hammer had originated, and upon finding a familiar face strangling and repeatedly slamming a bit of metal against the forge like it owed him scrap, carried on his own vices. He pulled out schematics, placed them down, and worked them over like the singing metal around him. A design of his own seemed to come closer to fruition, and an excited, quick test followed. A small sphere thrown a short distance away, with only the slight crack and the tiniest puff of smoke. The scene shifted once more from the clanking of the Rustclaw's den, and the cries and shouts of the wrestling pits then took over. Bare-chested, sweaty, and dirty gobos fought for bragging rights and glory. Fight after bout, a non-stop fray of tenacity introduced a new encounter as a just victorious Gobbo turned on Gaboldi. Without hesitation, he charged forward and collided with his opponent. They exchanged blows, but Gaboldi quickly sang victory with his war cry of triumph. As he climbed out of the pit, Lugnut the Flatulent himself granted him a rare boon, a nod. Shortly after, a new competition ensued of who can clean their food bowl the quickest. The sounds of grotesquely consumed sustenance dimmed into an eerie silence as the scene shifted once more. Calculated, planned, muffled with only the buzz of the market. A continuous, nonchalant hum, until a little fiddle scrambled to the top of a few crates, and an obnoxious little yip-yap declared the need for a jig. Joyous tapping and nodding showed the attention gathered, but his eyes noted the items being sought. Except one. Seeing the struggle, Yip-Yap's jig took an acrobatic turn to further distract and tip the focus onto him in a clamor of wares. With a successful maneuver, the last item was snuck away and Yip-Yap exited the scene. Bricka arrived home to the sound of the usual grinding of ingredients as her brother went about his usual concoctions. A quick question, and she learned he's making more healing salve for the mud snouts. She told him some of her day, granting a moment of interest from her brother at the aspect of Spittooth's presence, and after some conversation, Bricka assisted her brother, sat on the table, and handed him bits he needed as he filled the order. In the heat, no, the fiddler was not on the roof, he was on crates. I see that. Stop it. In the heat of the forges, Doodle pocketed some mud and made his way to retrieve the accidentally dropped hammer. A need for more scrap had the two decide to go out and procure more, but not before a quick, minor distraction. Doodle tasted the tang of Oop's previous experiment. Curiosity unsatisfied, Doodle tossed the experiment into a nearby forge. With the explosion from the forge and the resounding cries that shouted for the nublet known as Oops, the two quickly headed to Not There. After a full day of fighting and feasting and fighting, Gaboldi made his way out of the pits, and outside the pits he finds Doodle and an unfamiliar face, Oops. After introductions and an invitation, the three made their way into the out. In a darker, more secluded place, Yip-Yap ushered his little crew onward through the chaotically organized territory of the Guttersprogs. As they entered the only stone home in the area, the chaotic arrangement became meticulous. They placed the items on the table in front of Mr. Knott's. Examination, studied looks, question. Answers found wanting, but dismissed. Mr. Knott tells the three to leave, Yip-Yap giving a few words to the smallest before he returned in. Yip-Yap, understanding this silence to be its own accusation, attempted to take the blame for the unspoken mistake. A smirk and a warning answered, "A good story," before being dismissed. That is your recap. That's an inspiration for me. Thank you.
You were indeed inspiring.
You inspire me. You give me hope.
That face right there is inspiration enough.
Okay. It was a really great recap.
I am uninspired.
Have you,
Well,
have
you're
you
not meant to
learned
be
you made
inspired.
up your game now, Brandon?
I throw so much into my recap game, thank you. I give you voices, I give you situation.
You
I know,
forget the story sometimes.
But honestly, Brandon, like, don't do your best. Do Mike's best.
Damn!
You over
Shots
here really
fired.
just trying to see how far a fish can run, ain't you?
That wasn't my
Oh,
intent, but here we are.
That's definitely going to be a clip
Chacha
later.
said, "Get him some ice, please."
I like Cha-Cha. They amuse me.
Anybody got some aloe vera?
Yeah, let me go get some.
All right. I think with how we went, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, since I was accused of it last session, we're gonna start with Bricka.
Wait, what were you accused of?
I believe that I started with you, and then when I came back to you, it was always with this one. So,
Wow.
can't make you out to be a liar, sis, so I gotta start with you.
Wow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks.
I'm just really enjoying how antagonistic this game is already.
You're
like,
so
not
obsessed
half
with
our
me.
characters.
You're
So
so
half
obsessed
our-
with me, Mike.
Y'all started with me, okay?
half our characters haven't even met each other yet. We already hate each other. So
Alright. So, with Bricka, we left off with you assisting your brother while you sat on the table, handing over little bits and ingredients as he was grinding them down and making a healing salve for those gobos who don't know how to stop fighting. Let's say that carried on for a good while. Is there anything specific that you would have brought up, or would have it just been kind of whatever passing the time?
Help me refresh my memory. Spit Tooth was pretty much almost kind of giving like a warning in a way whenever we were starting last time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she would just kind of reiterate to him what Spit Tooth was talking about since he seemed so interested last time.
Okay. So how much of that did you disclose to him?
Like 75%.
Alright. Is there anything specific that you left out?
Honestly, at this point, I think over time, she would just forget that she was leaving stuff out and she would eventually tell him everything. So, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because I'm like, I don't know what I want to leave out. So, you know what? She's just going to slowly tell him everything as we go on.
I mean,
So-
that's fair. That's fair. And, as you talk, you tend to give more information, especially as, some of the work that he's doing kind of slows and he pays more and more attention to your words. I feel like that would have it made it so that you wanted to talk more about it.
Mhm.
So I think that makes sense. So, as you kind of wrap up the information that Granny Spittooth dropped on Nublets, you see that he has... his demeanor takes much a similar approach as Vrix's had, the instructor. Almost like he kind of seems a little concerned, but he doesn't voice anything about it. He mumbles a little bit, which you know his little mumbles. He's making mental notes, likely realizing that he's going to be making more salves, more things. So he's muttering, planning, having to do more of that.
Yeah, she's just going to kind of look at him after a while and she go, is the whole thing with Spit Tooth just upsetting everybody?
Is that a question for your brother or a question for me?
Yeah, she's going to say it toward, sorry. She would
Okay.
say it toward her brother.
So there's a moment of hesitation, but he kind of shakes his head a little bit. Well, nothing has been publicly said about this, but the possibility of going out of Grubspire and establishing old roots, well, it has its own implications. It could be
She's
good,
just-
but it's going to be a lot of work. And strange that she would say this to Well, and he's gonna motion towards you, to Nublets. It's... Why would they have this be done by those who are only just finding their way? That's the part that worries me.
Just
Makes me wonder
shrugs
if
and
there's something else going on.
she just kind of shrugs and she goes, maybe more hands to help.
I do know that there are a large number of you this time around. But I don't know. And he's going to shake his head again. I'm probably just reading into it. But that does mean that I will have more orders coming in, I'm sure.
Well, it's nothing that you can't handle. Apparently, you're great at it.
There's going to be a smirk. Well, might need more help than just you and I, if I happen to be reading into this correctly. But that's something to worry about later. And he's gonna start collecting the finished little pouches that you guys have, the number of salves. He's gonna take all of those and put them into a larger bag. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get these taken where they need to go. So what are you gonna do with the rest of your free day?
She just kind of like looks around like, I don't know. And she goes, I thought you were gonna want me to help you carry all that.
Well, I wouldn't be against it. Or at least the company.
So I take that as a yes. So she just kind of like hops down, like, all right, let's go, like carefully picking them up.
Alright. So yeah, we'll say you guys, he grabs a couple of other things, and then you guys exit your home. At this point, you'll notice, like, around you guys, some people are starting to return home. It seems to you that the other lessons that would have been going on in the different areas likely have also let out early. There are a number of nublets just running around rampant. But yeah, we'll say that you are heading out. Right. We still don't have the ship here, so I think we're gonna skip ahead over to the Yip Yap.
Yep, yep.
So, as you were so kindly dismissed, and you exit out into the chaos of the Guttersprog territory, is there anything specific that you have in mind to do?
I don't think so. Mostly just checking in on. I mean, I'm assuming like the scrap and wares and stuff are just being kind of passed through here. So they're like, it's like kind of black market situation here, or is it
It is kind of like a black market situation. You guys tend to be sent out, or just yourselves collect random odds and ends. They come through here. You take them to Mr. Knott's. Sometimes that tends to grant favors, or maybe you guys trade it amongst yourselves, or keep it for yourselves. You know.
Okay.
It's that kind of situation usually.
Are there outsiders here, like doing business?
No. Usually as far as this area, it's one of the few areas that, unless if you are, a runaway or orphan, the unwanteds, if you will, the normal gobos don't tend to come here. When you guys, when stuff is taken out, it's usually Mr. Knots will disappear for a while, or he will send certain ones of you to basically run deliveries. But others don't tend to come into here.
Okay. So I will. We'll basically wander around checking, make sure everything's running as it should, I guess. Seeing if there's anything that he can do to help. But his main objective right now is to get out to the nearest bar because he wants to make his money back that he just had to give to Mr. Knots.
Okay. So you go around moseying the area. For the most part, they don't seem to, no one in particular seems to need help. There are a few of them that kind of show you a bit of recognition, whether it's like a nod or a smile or a finger, the varied responses that your little reputation gives. Something like that, yes, thank you.
Thank you for that, Viking.
Let's see. You do... I'm going to say give me a perception, real quick.
Oh, the one thing that I'm notoriously good at. Yep.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, never mind on that. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, so I reckon we will fast forward just a pinch. So you saying that you wanted to go to a bar kind of thing. Try
Indeed.
to make some scrap. Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to say that you make your way, you pass through the slime branches. Essentially, this is the area that we would consider like a cattle farming area. You see a number of varicolored slimes that are being tended to. You see the occasional nublet out there working in the fields along with, you presume, parents and such. You see a couple gobos kind of just hanging out. You hear one screaming. It almost sounds like their voice bounces off the walls. Something about this is not the perfect spore, or seeing a couple of gobos that seem to be super interested in these slimes. You'll see one, this younger female, kind of showcasing excitedly this light green and this dark green one, and suddenly take one of them and kind of just like start gumming it, and then holding it out to the other one, who just writes down a little note. Like, these various things are happening as you make your way through. As you start making your way up the slight slope going towards the living warrens, there's a couple more nublets that are going by you. They seem to have their own little purpose, but it's kind of, whatever. They're nublets. They're not going to have scrap for you.
I mean, do I recognize any of them as being part of our group?
No.
Okay.
I will say, as far as your group, usually out here, they're either doing what they can to not be seen, or they are acting as runners. whether
Got
that
you.
be for delivery or information, things like that.
Okay.
But these varied ones, none of them give any sort of recognition.
Okay.
But we will have you go into the Living Warrens, which happens to be the main area where most of the gobos that aren't specifically tied to this clan or these learnings kind of thing. This is where the general populace would be.
Mhm.
You go and you find this one bar, we'll say. It's the only real set location in Grubspire where varied gobos will come to decompress or what have you. And by the time you go into here, it is pretty well filled up. You see some of those who you can tell come from the slime branches, some from the Muck Mother's brood. You see some. There's a corner where these big burly gobos are, as always, trying to pick fights. It's a little mixture of the different clans here. And in here, you do happen to notice, because I'm not going to make you roll because, you know, because reasons.
That's just bad. Yep.
Because it's just bad.
And you want to tell the story. Yep. Nothing will ever happen to Yip Yap if you make him do perception rolls.
I'll have to keep that in mind. But you do notice, on like the outskirts of this particular building, a couple of familiar faces that are just staying kind of off to the side. You know that they are looking for things. But
Could be
yeah,
doing them a favour at this point as well, then, unintentionally. How is the accumulation of scrap as per for entertainment purposes? How does that go across for the proprietors of this particular establishment?
what do you mean exactly?
As in, do they like someone essentially playing on their turf?
That all is usually dictated on how well it happens. You're not the only one who tends to mosey in here every once in a while and want to play something. Sometimes
But I am the
they're
best.
fine with it. Sometimes they get tired of seeing you. It has varied
possible.
responses.
Okay. Well, I mean, in that case, I mean, beyond the fact that the Yip Yap will see some recognizable faces and therefore assume that they're up to no good, which is perfect. He can provide a distraction for them too. He will probably find an unused table or whatever is being used as a table in this establishment to place his person upon. And without much preamble at all, he will just begin playing the fiddle. I think he's gonna go straight into a jig. He wants people dancing because he wants them on their feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a performance.
Yes. Ho.
Ah, see, that's the numbers we're looking for. So yeah, you start playing your fiddle, and that sound begins to fill the entirety of the room. And it's not long before people start doing a little bit of movement, and before long, a number of them are up. Even those who seem to just be tired and want to decompress, like even they seem to be. It seems to move them as well. We'll say that the better part does seem to become very joyous and rambunctious. After a few minutes, there's definitely a fight that breaks out in the corner because it's inevitable. And apparently, the right chords have been struck to cause another competition because it happens. Let me see. I am gonna have you roll a little perception because it has to break out every once in a while. You got get
Ooh!
one. See, there you go.
Even more French with that one.
So yeah, as you are going through your performance with that roll, you do happen to notice movement around the edges. Those familiar faces, it seems that this was the perfect distraction that they didn't know that they needed to go about whatever it is that they are doing. Are you going to give them more focus, or are you going to just go about your own, trying to make that scrap?
I mean, why not both? They don't know they're giving money away while giving money away, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
So he will continue playing in such a way as to keep the distraction to the highest level possible, but he will, as before. In fact, no, I think he probably does have an item of some kind, like maybe like a cap or something, that he will throw down on the table in front of him when he's playing to kind of collect stuff anyway. But he will be keeping eyes on what's going on around because this is what he's good at. This is literally his whole life at this point. This is what he's always been doing. So he is the distraction. And yeah.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Alright.
I didn't like that. That was scary.
No. Don't be scared. It's okay.
Okay.
This is good. Okay. So, as you are causing numerous gobos to dance their jig or fight their fight, as they do, you, in your performance, watch as those other gutter sprogs, you notice that the two managed to go behind the bar section. The tender themselves, they seem to be happy with this procession, so you don't have to worry about them throwing you out.
This makes me happy.
The one familiar face that you see is darting in and around under tables.
Okay.
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 So, after a while, there is a cup that happens to be placed on your table as that waitstaff goes away, which is essentially an encouragement if they actually bring you a drink,
Ooh.
considering that usually you wouldn't be allowed a drink.
Damn. Okay.
Go ahead.
So he's like, okay. He gonna look at it. I guess he gonna down it.
You're just gonna down it?
I mean, he's kind of scared that someone's gonna take it away from him.
Oof. Okay. All right. Cool. Roll me a Constitution save.
Ooh. We are not good at those. We are very much not good at those.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
Oh, I feel a little woozy.
Okay.
Roll a new character.
So yeah, as you throw it straight back, there is a searing burn that goes down.
Oh no.
Because that cup just so happened to be their top shelf, the Slimeworm Brew. It is their signature.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, it just so happens to be their strongest drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, as, you down that, and your fiddle playing tends to shift from the joyful, humbug that it is, and almost starts to go kind of slow and almost eerie. The notes that you were playing that you're so familiar with start becoming foreign, and, and that performance that was exceptional starts rapidly going in the other direction. You are starting to see not just the accumulated gobos, but they seem to be multiplying and blurring.
It's the biggest crowd I've ever played to. There's just so many.
Yeah, there's so many, and then
there's none.
And then there's none.
Yes. Oh no. I might just say yeah, it's unconscious.
He's taking a little nap. He's taking a little nap.
He's the EP.
Just a little bit.
I like the idea that even though he's taking a nap, he's still like hugging that cap so tightly, like a stuffed animal.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh no!
Okay.
I made so much scrap. It's all gonna go. I will find those little shits and I will kill them myself. I need to know, is it like a spectacular fall? Does he like just sort of flop, or is it like an actual like face plant off the table?
You don't know.
Oh no! I have
As
to get
you-
any pictures
you know,
of
you
Yep
were
Yap because you have a
playing-
broken nose from now on.
And then you watched as the gobos were multiplying. It was one of those where you're just like, and then that was
Bang. Yep. Okay. Shit.
So we will swing back around to that. All right. So
I'm amazed I'm not the first one to die. Yay!
Me.
I ain't dead.
Not gonna lie. Kind of funny.
Give it a second.
especially since we're coming in your direction now.
Incoming.
As a quick side note, Gaboldi, it's already been done on your character sheet, but with the time from your last bout, I essentially had it so that they did a partial rest. So you got some of your hit points back. But,
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay. I didn't want you to look at it and be like, wait a minute. So that was, you're good. So, you three, which unfortunately, Chip is not going to be able to make it. Poor boy has the big sick. So,
I'm sick too. I'm still here.
God damn it.
you also, no, I'm going to be nice. Yes,
I joined from the
still-
hospital.
Yes, I'm aware. We are aware. They are not aware. We are aware. So we are going to come over to you three. You all, when we left off, were making your way into the out. Passing through the slime ranches, you see much the same as when Yip Yap had passed through. But yeah, as you guys are making your way through, is there anything that you all want to say or do on the way out, or are you focused on leaving to go get scrap?
I would say since Gaboldi was just like kind of roped in, he's still just kind of confused on what's going on here. He's like, "Want to come with? Get scrap?" And then, since he was already in a good mood, he just said, "Fuck it, sure." It was like, "Oh, I need scrap."
Why need scrap or what?
Why?
Yeah. Oops is gonna pull out his schematics. And then he's gonna start just talking your ear off about how it works, why it works, and theoretically, of course, it should work like this and that and that. And with these components, and with this material, and theoretically.
And I will say, like, as Oops is talking, you will notice that excited volume that he has does tend to, as he's talking, slowly shift. And, Oops, essentially you start feeling a little prickling in your throat. And I feel like you being you have probably felt this before. Remember when you had taken those couple little specks and tossed it into your mouth? Well, in the explosion, instead of, the usual spitting them out, you swallowed them.
Oh no.
So, yeah, it's kind of messing with your throat a little bit. So that also gives a little explanation of why you're talking so weird today.
In my other campaign, my character got punched in the throat.
God damn it.
So when you pulled out the schematics, are you doing like a walking and talking, or
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So yeah, you're walking, you're explaining the theoretical. How does
Theories.
Gaboldi react to this? It's also
He's
a question from me. Like, does he find himself interested in these things, or is it one of those where like his eyes are going in opposite directions and he's just nodding and smiling?
He's nodding, but he is understanding. He's getting a level of understanding on what Oops is trying to do. And I was gonna ask if I could roll an intelligence to see if Gaboldi gets some kind of idea to help.
Not one. Why don't you make it bigger?
I mean, you never know. You're still figuring out the stuff. That could be the answer. Never know.
I mean, eventually he's gonna think about doing that himself when he learns how to do the catapult.
You know what? Yeah. Go ahead and do an intelligence roll. Is there like some specific avenue that you're trying to think on?
I guess an avenue would probably be because they're goblins. Fuck it. I'm gonna just say potential for a bigger boom. Of like, if you make that bigger boom. As he like points out to one part of the schematic.
Just a random part. No, that's the fuse. It needs to be there.
I mean, he got a 14, so it may track. Oh, great goblin in the sky.
Sorry, I'm silently being asked questions. I tell you what, you two discuss. I'm gonna be for a second.
Let me see if I can find.
You heard it,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
He left us to our own devices.
He did. He really did. I guess he's gonna look at the catalyst, the magic crystal catalyst, and
It is.
point dead at it and just like make bigger, boom.
Mhm. Yes, but you see, the structural intricity in this is very delicate. So if you make this bigger, you have to make the whole thing bigger, and if you make the whole thing bigger, you need more materials. And I am kind of low on scraps. You see, that's why I'm out here.
Bigger catalyst can handle strain of balance.
No, but you see, if it's too big, it can't fit there.
For the fuse?
I'll put it in the notes. Very small at the bottom. Bigger
Very
catalyst.
small at the bottom.
Bigger catalyst. Oh, I bit my tongue.
Can you do the not that?
Ooh, or
I taste
Well-
metal. Huh?
is it copper?
Metal.
I can't tell if this is Viking or is this. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm bleeding.
Okay, it's copper.
It's not too much.
Well,
You concern me.
you
I actually like the taste of blood. I like the taste of blood. It tastes good.
I was about to say, we've known him
Anyway.
for years.
I know, but he still do me a concern.
Because I keep upping my game.
Somehow.
Never let you get comfortable.
Anywho.
Yes, and you. Okay. So you, he gives a little advice on, possibly changing this and that. Making it bigger. In the wrong places. It's fine. You guys make your way through the slime ranches. And as you go further down, the stone walls come closer and closer until you come to almost an archway that leads into the out. And many of you have actually gone out here before.
Feel like
Did you-
Gaboldi may have been drug out here for shenanigans from his siblings.
Probably fair.
I have forgotten what Chip's character is called.
Doodle.
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 So, I feel like Doodle might have pulled him out with him before. Especially if they know each other. If they know each other enough, then every time he had gone out, Oops would probably have gone with him.
Okay. Fair enough. So,
More like dragged out, but still.
I mean, it's still,
He was still there.
still there. Consensually or not. So, you guys go
Your willingness
through
is not a factor.
the archway, and the familiar presence of Grubspire. As soon as you walk through, you feel that shift of atmosphere. And as you step through, you guys have been out here before, but even with having come out here before, there's that feeling every time of feeling very, very small. As you step through that archway, instead of having the enclosed areas, the nooks and crannies, there's a vast cavern out here. It is very open to the point that even with the light that comes from the crystals that are high up in the ceiling, where you can't even see the top, but you see these crystals that shoot light down, not all areas are lit like inside Grubspire. You can see areas that do not have light touching them, but further beyond those, some of the light from those crystals hit the ground. It is like inside Grubspire, the ground is littered with mosses and mushrooms and such, but as you take a few more steps and you look behind you, you see the actual structure of Grubspire. Essentially, this massive, almost beehive formation with areas and pockets that, as it goes up and then touches the ceiling with a almost crown of these crystals that shoot light inside of it, you realize even the society with all the gobos inside, standing out here, even that entirety of this civilization seems very small. Out here, you do spot in various areas mushrooms that give off their own light, most of them being blue and green. But out here, it's very quiet. Every footstep seems loud in your ears. It's very quiet. With you and Doodle coming out here before, likely to find more scrap, you do know that essentially to the left of the archway, there is, after a little distance, once you get to the edge of this cavern, there are some tunnels that go down essentially into an area where a bunch of scrap has been just piled in. So Doodle is gonna basically motion in that direction. Are you guys gonna go collect some scrap?
Yep.
Okay. So after about 10 or so minutes of walking, the light going in and out in different areas, you do come to the edge of these tunnels. Going inside, the way is lit here and there with, like I said, these mushrooms that have their own light, and with the occasional vein-like formation of those crystals. You eventually come to a fork where you can go left or you can go right. I'm going to have roll a history check, because it's been a while since you guys have come out this way.
Oh,
I did too.
Ah, damn.
Okay.
period.
So you know that you guys usually take the left path.
Hmm. How well did we do last time?
Did decently well.
So it would be okay to assume that there's still more left there,
Yeah.
and nothing tried to kill us.
No, nothing tried to kill you.
We're going left.
Okay.
Double D will follow behind.
Alright. So you're gonna make your way down. I do want... How do I want to do? Yeah, no. We'll do it this way. So you continue down the tunnel, twisting and turning. You feel it going up, you feel it going down. Eventually you do come to another little cavern. Or not cavern, it's more of an open area. In this section, there are essentially 5 different ways that the path will split off. This was the area that you guys last essentially found a bunch of scrap and raided it and took it back. There are a couple pieces here if you would like to go for those. And then there are, like I said, 5 paths that go in different directions. Do you want to collect the little bit of scrap that you do see here?
If there's nothing dangerous, then yes.
You do not perceive anything here dangerous.
Okay. Then it's just about collecting.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Oh,
We're
no.
going to see how much you are able to procure.
Oh, okay. 19.
19? Pretty good.
With a +0.
Hey.
Okay. Ooh. So you're going to find, with the little bit that's here, 3 basic scrap and 1 standard scrap.
Neat.
This is what you
So-
find that is usable in this area.
Have you added the 3 silver and 5 coppers to my inventory?
I'm pretty sure that I did.
Because that's what I have currently. I have not added that.
Yes.
I don't know
Yeah,
where
that
it
is
is.
the scrap that you had from before.
Oh, okay. And
the
remind me
basic
again.
scrap is the copper, and the standard scrap that you found is the silver.
Okay, so, and it was how many?
What'd I say? 3 basic and 1 standard?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. So you collected some here. Whether or not you feel that you need more is up to you. From here you have the way back, and then you have 5 branching paths that you have not traveled down before.
Does goblins have a way of choosing something when they don't know what to choose, like drawing sticks or something? just like throw something on the ground, and whatever way it's pointing, that's the way we go.
You tell me.
He takes one of his unfinished balls and then just like fling it around like a top. Wherever the fuse is pointing, that's where they're going.
Wherever the fuse is pointing is where they're going. You're just gonna
Yeah.
toss this and see which way it goes.
Yeah, so basically just like spin it and let it hit the ground.
Me? That is a method of
It's
decision.
it's unfinished. It's not gonna explode.
It's time.
It's unfinished.
Yeah, it's not filled up with anything that can explode. It's just a shell of one. It's just to try and figure out which way to go.
It's just the shell.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, then I reckon roll me a d6. Let's see which way this is going to be pointing.
4.
4?
That's home. Shit.
Well, no, 1 would have been home. 1
Oh,
would have been the way.
Good. Good.
Is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, as you drop this and it hits the ground, it spins and bounces a couple times, it settles on the tunnel that is across from you and down just a little bit. Looks like this one from the entrance, it goes downwards. It's a pretty steep downwards, but it goes downwards from what you can see here.
Oh, I think we should try this way.
Wait, Gobble, he kind of like puts his hand on Oop's shoulder. I take lead. Could be dangerous.
Be my guest.
Okay.
So he starts proceeding toward the path.
Okay. So I'm going to say that Doodle is going to opt to stay here,
Mhm.
just to have that point of reference to come back to. So essentially, he's going to just hang out in this area. But this is going to be the point where we are going to take that few-minute break. So we will be back in just a few minutes. So everyone, get your drinks or your snacks or the bathroom or whatever it is you do want to break. We'll be back.
Doot, 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 doot.
It hurts. It hurts to laugh.
Oh, thank God.
Came back just in time for Viking's death, apparently.
I'm gonna catch that live.
It fucking hurts. Oh,
Well, stop laughing.
throat. My
Stop
throat
having a good
hurts.
time. Be miserable.
Somebody needs to pull back a few inches.
Sorry.
Very expensive plane ticket.
Oh, it hurts to laugh.
Oh, God, it's gonna go on mute.
So stop laughing.
But I'm so funny.
Not that I'm so funny.
He's funny, goddammit.
Ow,
Alright.
it hurts to swallow too.
You'll get used to it. So. Brick,
Yeah.
we're gonna come back and start with you. So,
Oh.
you were going with your brother to run the healing salves. So yeah, you guys, everyone's passing through the slime ranches today. So yeah, you guys passed through the slime ranches. Has Bricka actually left the broodmothers? Or the broodmothers, god damn it. Vikings got me fucked up. The muck
Oh, why is it my fault?
brood, because last session you said the brood mother.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't it the same thing?
And
No.
the answer is I don't think so.
Okay. So your brother's leading you, and you come into the area known as the slime ranches. For you, parts of it seem very familiar as far as the Muck Mother's brood area. But they have a few more of like the scattered mushroom areas, and they have quite literally sections that are walled off with stone that have a bunch of these little slimes, these little oozes. Dominantly, you see ones that have light green and dark green. But your brother is kind of just passing through. Like, he's gone this way countless times. Do you have any reactions to this new area?
I would say her head's like on a swivel because she wouldn't really have a reason to leave her own area until now. So she's just kind of like looking around, like probably it's like, oh no, kind of catches up really quick with the brother, and then like kind of does it again, catches up really quick. Just
Okay. Yeah, you'll catch on one of those little swivel turns. Your brother is enjoying your fascination. He'll start like pointing out different mushrooms. He'll point out one that has like a red top with white little splotches, and point out that these ones are. He'll hesitate for a moment and say spicy. He'll point out another one, which is, instead of it being rounded like the red one, it's got like this weird shape that it does on top, and it frills out. And he'll point at that one. He'll basically pointing out these different mushrooms or different mosses that are different from the area that you're used to.
okay.
After a little bit, you guys keep coming down, and as you are going forward, things are starting to get a little louder. I do want you to make a quick little perception check.
Okay. Let's see
I'm
what happens.
curious.
You're a little curious?
Mm-hmm. I can be curious.
Apparently, I have nothing.
That answers that. Okay.
Damn.
So, yeah. It's simple enough to say that the sounds that you are hearing take precedence. And as the passage opens up again, you find yourself in the wrestling pits. So, whereas per their terms, everything has wind down and it's kind of calm, for you, it's loud in here. Like needlessly loud. The shouting and the yelling and whatnot. You hear the sounds of fighting and the cheers, but it takes a moment before you get close enough that you see in a number of areas where the stone drops down, there are pits, and there are gobos fighting in those pits. You see, in particular, one robust gobbo that looks to be the size of 3 or even 4 of the others, kind of just looking around and laughing every so often when a gobbo gets thrown or what have you. And your brother is heading towards this one. How does she react
she's just gonna...
to the cacophony around her?
Pretty much just has that look of, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, just kind of, I could just like imagine, like, her, if it wasn't for the fact she was holding stuff, she'd probably try to like put her hands over her ears, but since she can't do that, it's more like a little bit of a, like, God, why? Just kind of trying to keep up, and as soon as she sees the big gobbo, I can see her in the back of her mind go, we get bigger?
No, that's fair. Your brother is sizable, but this one is like 3 of your brother, so that's a very fair response to that. But he'll go up and he will take the bag that he has and he will put it next to, like a few feet away, but next to this bigger gobbo, and he'll motion for you to do the same.
Yeah, she's gonna do the same. Like, she's kind of like just watching the big gobbo with like a little bit of awe, but she like snaps out of it, puts the stuff down. So yeah.
Okay. It takes a moment before the bigger one even looks in y'all's direction. He's watching, a bout happening. Viking, calm down. I arranged it so that I can see the chat now. Calm down.
Oh no.
Did you see the comment about it being too big?
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, the larger one kind of looks over, glances at your brother, and then looks at you. And whereas he's sitting down, he less turns and more kind of like flops around to face toward you two.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, who's this little one? What's your name?
She's gonna kind of look to her brother like, oh. For like a split second before she goes, Bricka? Almost like she's questioning it at this moment, like, you're talking to me?
Bricka. This one of yours.
And your brother will nod. This is my sister.
Ah. Another one from the brood. Could you fight?
She just kind of looked back to her brother like, dude, what have I gotten into? Out of character. Would she had an opportunity Because I feel like she would have taken the opportunity if she had one naturally as she was growing up.
I imagine that she has done like some like training here and there. You know, Gabos are taught to defend themselves,
Okay.
but nowhere in the capacity of it being their lifestyle.
Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna look and she goes, apparently not as good as you.
Ain't none of them as good as Mila.
I can.
Your brother
defend
will
myself.
kind of kneel down a little bit, and he will less whisper, but it'll be loud enough for you to hear over everything. But he will mention that this is Lugnut. Roll me a history. Let's see if you recognize the name.
16.
16. You do recognize the name Lugnut, or specifically Lugnut the Flatulent. He is one of the Gabos that are on the council. He is also the undefeated, renowned champion for Gabo wrestling.
Okay, so she does know a little bit about this man. Okay.
Essentially, he would be known as being the best fighter in the entirety of Grubspire.
Okay, yeah.
Or the best warrior, I should say.
Yeah, I think as she's realizing more and more, it's gonna be like a, not really a fangirl moment, but ooh, okay, yeah, no, this guy is something else type feeling.
It's also the first time, other than Granny Spittooth, that you have knowingly talked to someone on the council.
Okay. So, yeah, like, other than her just saying, apparently not as good as you, but yeah, she goes, I can defend myself, but that's pretty much it. So she doesn't really have anything unless someone talks to her. She's, again, just, she has the thing of, wow, it's him. Wow, he's huge.
He's a big dude. I'm pretty sure he's actually the biggest Gabo in Grubspire as well. Well, yeah, I think so. I have to double check.
How close is he to being like, he's fucking big?
What?
What?
Gobos get angry at big stuff.
Oh, okay, in that regard. He's still considered small.
Okay.
But he's about the biggest that you can be before Celeste. He's almost a medium category. Tall and wide. But yeah. He'll kind of smirk when he sees it dawn on you, like who he is, but his attention is quickly distracted at the chorus of another victory somewhere, and your presence is dismissed from his mind.
Cool.
Your brother will kind of grab your shoulder and basically let's go.
Yeah, as soon as we get out of earshot of Lugnut, you said? Yeah, she's gonna like give him like a slight push, and she goes, "You didn't tell me it was him you were delivering stuff to."
There's gonna be a mischievous smile. Oh, it didn't come up.
It didn't come up. I look like a dumbass over there.
Oh, you did fine.
Just gives him that look of rude.
No, he definitely did it intentionally to mess with you.
Okay, fair enough. She almost did fuck up his ingredients, so.
Alright. So yeah, if you don't have anything, he is essentially going to lead you guys back over, back home. And him being him is going to begin making more things, likely the things that he started planning from the information that you had given him. We are going to go ahead and hop over as a certain nublet starts to groggily stir.
He's hungover.
What happened?
Well, it kind of seems like you took a gift very quickly. The
My head,
familiar
like, snapped.
voice of the bartender as your eyes slowly start to open and try to focus, you realize that you are tucked in on one of the shelves behind the bar.
That's great.
Was it poison?
Only as poisonous as the brew always is.
He takes a sip of it.
You're actually awake this time.
Was I not before? Wait, have I died?
No, you have not died. This is only the 4th time that you've started to wake up.
That would explain why everything hurts so much.
Well, that's what happens when you take my brew and you just throw it back.
Ta-da!
He is gonna chuckle. He's gonna reach down and like grab you and pull you out of the shelf and like dangle your feet just above the floorboards and slowly put you down. Basically, it's time for you to get the fuck up.
I feel like at first, like as he puts me down on my feet, I just keep sinking, like my knees just keep bending for a while, and then I sort of
It's just gonna
and then
lift and put you back down,
Yeah.
and lift and put you back down.
yeah, and eventually he realizes how to stand.
It's like when my daughter go ragdoll because she doesn't want me to put her down.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's yours, by the way. And you see the what was it? It was like a little hat or a little cap.
Little cap, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You do see that on the bar next to you.
Oh. He'll like sort of hop over and have a quick look in, like almost like energy returns to him because Scrap's involved.
There are
Just peers into the cap.
9 basic scrap
Yeah.
and 3 standard.
Oh.
You got very lucky because the rolls were very good for you in the background. Because there was a roll to see if it would be there at all. There's a roll to see if any of it was going to be missing.
He'd be making some serious dollar.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best
Serious
hauls
crap.
that you've actually gotten from doing this.
His eyes are like so wide right now. He's actually just rubbing them because he's probably checking he isn't doing double again.
He goes to reach for it, face plants on the floor.
He's very gingerly pick up the cap and pour the contents into one of his pockets before he puts the cap on his head.
Mhm.
Pleasure doing service with you.
Yeah, just maybe next time, don't down when I give you a gift. And don't spectacularly end your performance.
Was it a good end, though?
Well, the mud snouts enjoyed it.
Spectacular.
They thought that someone threw you. But from where I'm standing, I watched as you slowly tilted to the side, fell headfirst on the table, rolled off of it, knocked over one of the chairs that I had, and then the table toppled over. So, it could have been worse.
He's kind of like stares into the distance for a while. Almost like his lucidity kind of disappears for a moment as his memories are kind of... He's trying to recount it in his head. He's not got anything there, so he's just building his own narrative now that this thing just looks spectacular as he sort of somersaults off the table. That looks amazing. Right. Well,
It was quite
good night. Well, thank you. Well, I shall wish you a good night. And, try and remember where I am.
Was it to whoever just sneezed? What the fuck? That sounds like someone dying.
Who was that?
Hey, you.
My
Who the
God.
fuck just sneezed?
It was Jameson. He walked past my office and he sneezed. My God.
God damn. Yeah, I would mimic it, but I'll destroy my throat doing it.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. Save your throat.
So yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Yip Yap will take his money. Take his scrap, sorry. He will bid adieu. And he will head out of the bar. Do any of the familiar faces from before still linger, or are they all now vanished?
No, they are not there. No
Good.
recognizable faces other than the tender themselves.
Good. It is not good to linger in these situations.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he will step out the bar. Probably stumble a little bit. Does he have all of his effects? Is his fiddle still upon his person? Has it been removed from him? Does he need to go on a rampage to find it?
No, he has his fiddle.
Okay, good.
Barely. But he has his fiddle.
Barely. Was he like clinging to it as he's like falling? Someone
There
tried to
was a
pry it out of his
chance
dead
that it would
hands.
have not been there when he woke.
Oh no, that would have been a quest of its own right. He would not rest.
Said Mike
yeah.
is feeling generous. No. Mike rolled dice. The dice were generous today.
Okay. Well, in that case, dear old Yip Yap will make his way back to his usual hole.
Okay.
A little skip in his step, which he'll occasionally stumble over as the effects still wear off.
Yeah, no, there is the definitive effects of as you're walking and, making your way back that occasionally there's a wall that wasn't there before. And you correct yourself or,
Is he kind of doing that weird teleporting thing where like parts of your memory disappear and suddenly like, I'm here! How am I here?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I had.
See, the wall is there. The wall is there.
Thank you
Let's
for
go
that,
back to
Viking.
you guys.
I know. Yeah,
Can't just
that's
see
all
that.
we have time for. Bye. See you next week.
No, we still got a little bit of time.
Mhm,
No,
mhm.
we're gonna
What did
come
you
back
do,
to
Viking?
You said that Oops decided to go in front of Gaboldi and just
No.
start hauling
He
ass.
went home.
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Isn't that what I heard?
Damn.
No, he went home. No. He would have No, Gabaldi said he would go first. I remember that very clearly.
Is
Bully
that what
did say he
Gaboldi
would
said?
go first. Bully did say
Yeah,
he
he
would
said
go
it
up
might be
first.
dangerous, so he would take charge.
Okay. That's
You thought I wouldn't remember? You thought I wouldn't remember, huh? Fuck.
fair enough.
No, we thought you weren't paying attention.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll do that.
As long as nothing comes from behind, that should be fine.
Oh, shit.
So, you guys start going down this tunnel that was chosen. And it is pretty steep, but not so steep at the moment that it's much of a problem. Just going a little slower than just the usual gallivant. Do you want to check something real quick?
He's taking his dice out.
Lovely. Let me check yours.
Check my what?
No. Do
Don't
it.
worry about it.
He's checking out dexterity.
Lovely.
I don't like this.
Fuck.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Good thing my charisma is my dump stat. I don't need charisma out here to survive.
Oh my god.
No, that is fair. That is fair. So, as you're making your way down the twists and turns and all that good stuff,
Making my way downtown.
going down this path that neither of you have gone down before. Don't mind my distraction, I'm trying to find a certain thing.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. Doesn't always have to be an oh no.
Panic. Panic. Panic.
You're fine.
Crybaby.
Panic.
Panic and plague.
There you are. Okay. So you're making your way down these twists and turns, seeing these different mushrooms, the ones that are glowing green and blue. I hope you weren't trying to mock me. I'm going to put that off to the side. See these different glowing mushrooms, the green and blues. Tell me, what exactly are you looking for, Gaboldi?
I guess since we initially came down here for scrap or things that may help with the bomb, that's what he's gonna gotta keep an eye out for. So like anything that may be combustible or scrap. Or anything that he knows is combustible or scrap.
Okay. Gotcha. So, after a while, there are a couple little pockets here and there. The first couple ones just seem to be empty. That's without having to roll anything. They are empty, but they almost seem like these little, almost like side rooms. You keep going down, and the area starts becoming, there's a lot more condensation. It's getting hotter, it's getting warmer. The path starts going a little further downwards. It starts getting a little more steep. As you're going down, I will need both of you to do a dex save.
Oh.
You get to a point where... Actually, I'm just going to have Gaboldi roll it first. I'm going to have you roll yours first.
Goldie got a 12.
Gaboldi got a 12. Well, so you'll start, take a couple steps. At one of your feet, will slip from underneath you, and you will fall prone for a moment. And then you're going to begin to slide. I'm going to go ahead and take your 17 that you rolled, say that you were able to grab him, but I want you to do a follow-up strength to see if you were going to be able to stay in place.
And I got like a few inspirations already, right?
No.
Fuck!
Okay. So,
That's
Goldie
right.
drops down. Oops quickly reaches out and grabs him. And is that, knowing you, that smile pops onto your face, being like, I got him! You two start sliding on down. You only slide about 20 feet before it comes back up. You don't take any damage, but you do slide down and then scoot a bit. And have both of you roll me a perception.
Oh no. I'm shit at perception. Apparently not.
Well, I'm shit at it.
Okay. So
I got
as
mud in
you
my eyes.
both come to a stop, you kind of get your bearings a little bit. You'll both notice that this area down here, this tunnel, does seem to be a bit wider and a bit taller. It's a bit more roomy. But as you are both laying there, as you come to that halt, Gaboldi, you're pretty sure. Could be your imagination. But you're pretty sure that a couple of those bits of stone that are hanging down, you're pretty sure that you just saw two of those move? Part of the ceiling move a little bit?
What?
Run.
Just looks up.
You just see a stone ceiling.
Why?
Moved. Rocks.
Rocks don't move.
These did.
You don't see the move.
You must have hit your head.
I
Oh, we need to find scrap.
snatch up Oops and start running back toward the ramp.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how that's gonna go. Ah! Ah!
Do you allow yourself to be snatched up?
I guess.
Okay. Then Gaboldi, as you try to run back up the slippy slope, I am going to ask that you roll a dex save.
Look, him falling down again.
15?
15. So you start going up. You do make purchase. It is a slow climb. You make it about 10 feet. And then I'm going to have you make another one with advantage because you have purchase.
I'm gonna look up at
What
the ceiling.
actual fuck?
Damn.
Drop Oops.
Maybe I should give you disadvantage from now on, but...
Like, I was doing well. I was doing so well in my previous roles.
You were very well. But that purchase that you had, you lose, and you do slide back down.
Ta-da!
And you were both
Rude.
directly underneath those stones that you saw move.
Oops, just sliding on his back, still looking up at the ceiling.
Another way. We gotta go another way.
Well, let's go. Oh, wait.
They're just gonna start moving, I guess, forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna move forward?
Yes.
Okay.
And Oops is following him.
As you start to move forward, I'm gonna roll a dice.
Oh no.
I'm
The
gonna
way we die.
I'm gonna roll one for each of you. Okay. So you both start moving forward, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You take 3 steps forward, and you both hear something fall on the ground behind you. 2 bits of stone that just fell.
Well, that was close.
Those look like the stones that moved earlier.
Do you look back to see?
Yes.
So you look behind you, and those stones are gone. They are on the ground. And you watch as both of those righten themselves up and begin going towards you. These 2 bits of stone with a point on the back and these fleshy little things on the bottom as they begin moving towards you. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end the session.
No.
Cliffhanger.
I blame Viking for this. I
Damn.
fully blame Viking for
Not my
this.
fault. I blame you. You should not
You-
have fallen down.
You wanted to
just
mock
learn how
the
to run.
DM. You wanted to mock
I
the
didn't
DM.
mock anyone. I didn't mock anyone. What are you talking about? I don't have a voice. I can't mock anyone.
Woosh, isn't it nice whenever we don't fuck up?
I know, right?
Except the one who almost died because he drank something.
I almost did nothing. I just got a
I almost.
And I made money out of it as well, so shut your whore mouth.
You're about to not
Actually
be
made
breathing, my
some
guy.
really good scrap.
Right.
He made
Yep.
some good stuff there.
I'm going to
Uh-huh.
retire early.
You know what? We're about to be really good.
We're
Scrap.
dying alive.
We're about to make some good scrap right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna make scrapes.
You're about to become
Bruises.
scrap.
Yeah, I was about to say, babe, you're about to be scrap. What you talking about?
I'm sure that it's gonna be fine. You know, you don't have to worry about it too much, surely. But now would be the point to direct your attention to your character sheets, and you will notice that you have certain things equipped and certain things that are not equipped. The things that you don't have equipped, you don't have in your possession yet. So you have what you have on you, including your current hit points. But that's the
What?
problem that they were going to have to worry about in 2 weeks' time.
Damn.
What about our current hit points?
Nah.
Your current hit points
Bye.
are your current hit points.
I don't have a full bar. I just got done wrestling.
I got almost
Oh,
exploded,
why?
and I got a hammer in my side.
See, I'm happy I'm a sheltered gobbo because none of
I'm
this
this
happened to me.
close. I'm this close already. I got 2 hit points left.
See what happens
Joe.
when you just stay at home and mind your fucking business?
This all sounds like a skill issue thing.
A light breeze is enough to knock me down.
You better hope that these
Not a late breeze.
the little things don't sneeze at you. Also, I will
So
point
what I'm
out
hearing-
that every creature that you
If
all
it's a-
will see is
Yeah.
not in any of the books. I made these.
Oh no.
Just to give you a little level
Yeah, I
of
know.
comfort.
Comfort.
And by the way, speaking of sneezes, if it's one like Jameson's, I'm definitely dead.
Why are you going after my man like that? I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. Learn your place.
Did you hear his fucking sneeze?
Yeah, I fucking live
I
here.
heard it. I heard it in Denmark. Not through the fucking stream. I heard it outside.
Go to bed. Shut up.
All
Not
right.
go to bed.
Well, we are going to end the stream here. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Ow.
And,
Oh, it hurts a lot.
well, we'll see how that goes. But until then,
Hopefully I'm not sick next time.
hopefully not, but we'll see. Might make you do the voice anyways. I don't know. We'll see how nice you are tonight. We'll find out, though. Bye, guys.
I'll send you more pebbles.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.